Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just sitting here in the garden, doing nothing. Enjoying everything that's here. So everything externally, the sounds, the sights, the smells. And enjoying the formless. The stillness that's here, the aliveness that's here. This great spaciousness that's here. Truly enjoying it. There's a little sound of hummingbird in the background. Cars. All of this in the midst of this inner stillness. So the inner stillness, the inner space, the inner aliveness, our inner landscape, our inner garden, that takes the priority. So this beautiful, spacious presence. Now, I've said the presence of, and here it comes, the G word, the presence of God. And if you don't like that word, then please replace it. So our dear heart Eckhart recently on retreat said 3-letter word. Dog spelled backwards. So play with it. Find your word. Some prefer saying the source, all that is, consciousness, life, and some no word. So your choice, not to get stuck or hung up on the words, but what they're pointing to. So this vast, immense, brilliant presence that doesn't belong to anyone. So we're just consciously aware of this as we enjoy the other things. Whatever they may be. I recently came across some extraordinary wisdom on one of the social media sites. So the sound of a big truck coming through. So this wisdom came from a woman, I believe her name was Mary, and I don't remember her last name. So she posted something, and she posted it just before Mother's Day. So she was writing a letter, an open letter to her children, and posted it. And it went something like, so dear children, as you know, Mother's Day is coming up, and I wanted to give you a heads up, let you know what I would like to have for Mother's Day. So she had a long, long list. And none of it, though, was, well, I would like chocolates or flowers or any of that. So her list was things like, I'd like for you to be a happy, decent human being. Long, long list, so beautiful. And then what I enjoyed the most was closer to the end, maybe the last entry that she wrote. And she said, what I would like you to remember, I want you to know that you can choose happiness even when the dark side offers you cookies. That actually made me laugh out loud. And so I've been sharing it on different retreats and in different meetings, so that we can choose happiness even when we are offered these cookies from the dark side. Now, some of you might say happiness, some of you might say the three-letter word, the G, starting with the G. Some of you may say another word. I can choose peace, I can choose light, I can choose good, I can choose the presence. So whatever your word may be. So even when the dark side offers the cookies. Now, in the recent events of the world, there's a lot of cookies being offered. So a lot of invitations to make a new choice. So the cookies can come in the form of, externally, they can come through another human being, words that are spoken or actions that are taken. And then perhaps an inner response may be another cookie. So fighting that, or making it into, creating some kind of separation, creating an enemy. So that could be a cookie, or the cookies could come internally. They could come from the thinking mind, come as thoughts or beliefs or concepts or stories, something that would pull us, our energy field down, pull us, reduce the light, we could say. So this is an invitation to choose, just from a mother who is wanting the very best for her children. Profound wisdom to know that we can make this choice. So, and we all know what our cookies are, all the things that have the potential that we would choose to consume in whatever way. So to be alert, to be present, to be conscious of these potential cookies. And they may sneak up on us out of nowhere. Just like in that lovely movie with the Pink Panther. So Inspector Clouseau, he invited his friend, or his, now I don't know exactly what his function was, assistant, let's call him that, Cato. He said, please keep me alert by jumping out at me whenever I least expect it. And I don't want you to be soft on me, I want you to give me your full treatment. So of course that's what happened. And it happened when he was tired or least expecting it, or coming home after a long day's work, or he was hungry or something. So, and then Cato jumps out, and so it pulls out of him a strength to respond to this. So even when something arises unexpectedly, to be alert, to be inwardly prepared, that's a cookie, and make a new choice. So this is not fighting the cookies, it's not fighting by commenting or by negating. It's just truly choosing something in this moment. So you can use words if that helps you. I choose the good. And you don't need to use words. Use your inner field. Choose to turn up the light of consciousness, turn up the presence. So in the face of these cookies, to meet them fully. Whatever they may be. And whoever they may come through, or if they come from within you, so to stay inwardly aware of your inner space, your inner landscape, let's call it your inner garden, to keep your garden clean and clear. Just our little timing reminder. Thank you for joining me in the garden.